You're listening to Dubstep and Dragons, a D&D 5e actual play podcast.
Real quick there. Did you guys know the dinosaurs looked at Chuck Norris the wrong way once? You know what happened then.
That was the worst one
What
yet.
What happened then?
No, don't. No.
What happened then?
What happened?
Nope.
The dinosaurs are no more.
You sons of bitches. You all knew it was coming.
I knew Chuck Norris
You all
had
knew
something
it was
to do with
coming.
him.
Gosh.
Did you know if you spell Chuck Norris in Scrabble, you win forever?
With a cyberpunk twist. I'm just cutting this off.
Did you know Chuck
My name
Norris
is
once visited
Matthew,
the Virgin Islands?
and I will be your game master.
They're now just known as the Islands, Matthew.
My name is Dan, and I'm temporarily playing Rain.
My name's Luke. I am playing Karbon and Ash.
My name's Bo. I'm playing Tammy and Norris.
Oh God.
He just interrupted himself.
Previously on Dubstep and Dragons, Alphonse recruited an army, Ash gave Karbon identity issues, and Norris got a hug and a kiss from Rain.
The wrong Rain. For one of them.
So, picking up where we left off, everybody give me your initiative. So we have Alphonse,
15.
Ash,
6.
Norris.
13.
Perfect. So, you just fired twice at Karbon, missed with both. Karbon has his gun trained on Ash. So, the first thing he's... Actually, D was first in initiative. She can't do shit right now. So, it comes to Karbon. Karbon's immediately going to fire 2 shots at Ash. And that will be a 22 to hit. And a natural 1. 22 hits, correct?
Yes, and I'm going to use one of my shield actions off my sword.
Okay. So you put the sword down, dig it into the ground, and this shield comes out in front of you. That gives +5 AC to both you and Norris, since Norris is behind you. And then for his third attack, he is going to try to pistol whip Alphonse on the ground. Or Rain is what he's saying. He has advantage on it because you're prone currently.
Okay.
That is a 24 to hit.
Yeah.
It's just an unarmed strike, so it's 6 damage.
What do I have to roll for the con saving throw?
DC 10
So just
for concentration.
Okay, I got a 15.
Okay, perfect. You maintain concentration on your buff on Norris, and that brings us to... Oh, as a bonus action, you are going to see, kind of phasing out of him, a duplicate of him appears 5 feet to his side.
Oh boy.
We're going to use this to represent his echo.
So, out of game, I have a quick question because I don't know. Are echoes, are they like a physical being? I mean, I know they're like obviously like a projection, but like, can you like cause physical harm to them?
Yes.
Could you restrain one?
Technically, yes.
Okay.
But they only have 1 hit point.
Perfect.
So, they're easily gotten rid of, but
I just didn't know how that worked. If they were like, if they like dealt damage, but couldn't
Yep.
really. Okay.
Yep.
Alright. Continue.
Next up, Alphonse.
What was your pistol whip damage? I didn't take that.
6.
Okay, thanks.
Yeah, I basically just flavored it as an unarmed strike.
I'm up next.
Yep.
I will... I can cast a spell even though I have a concentration, right? I just can't
Yes.
cast another concentration
Correct.
spell? Great. How far is... Can we see out on any of those ledges?
So you are a floor above the the deck.
Okay.
So there is nothing outside of the glass
Nothing outside of the glass.
on this level.
Okay. I am going to essentially phase out and disappear and reappear behind
Arcos.
Arcos.
Okay. So you phase out and you appear right behind Arcos.
Yep. So that is my spell, or that's my bonus action.
Okay.
And my action will be to try to see if I can get his restraints off.
Okay, give me a sleight of hand check.
That's not going to do shit.
Okay. What'd you roll?
A 2.
No, that's not going to do shit.
You are correct, sir.
Sleight of hand it's 7 total.
Okay. Yeah, that's not going to do shit. So you're back there, and these chains that they have him restrained with, they're pretty tough, and the lock is fairly complicated. So you try to pick the lock, and you just don't have any success. It could be the fact that Arcos is trying to see what you're doing. He's and wiggling around on the chair. Norris, you are just at the top of the spiral staircase, standing behind Ash with his shield out.
Well, for my movement, I'm going to move in between Ash and
Karbon.
yeah, that guy.
Okay.
And then bonus action, I'm going to rage.
Okay, so your chest pops open, and actually none of this is visible. Like nobody sees your arms expand, nobody sees your chest expand. All they see is Tammy is now aflame with these inferno coming off of her arms.
And then I'm going to look at Karbon and say, "You think I'm hot, big boy?" And then I'm going to turn my fist into the shotgun and aim it right at his face and take a shot.
Okay.
Hot damn. Alright, what does that? That gives me an 11.
Miss.
Perfect.
So he deftly dodges to the side as soon as he sees you transform it into the Chuck. You have a second attack.
Perfect. Second attack, I'm just going to take another shot at him.
Okay.
That's a 19.
Hits.
Perfect.
Just hits.
2d8. 6.
They're the ones that look like this.
Can I
Like the
borrow that
Sims
one,
diamond.
actually?
Yeah, absolutely. I have extras.
I need to buy more dice. That's a 10
Okay.
for damage.
Okay. 10 damage.
10 total.
Okay.
Well, actually, am I raging? So do I get
So the additional rage damage is only on
only
strength-based
on
weapons.
melee weapons, right?
Yeah.
Yep.
So you do not get that additional damage from the shotgun. And that brings us to Ash.
I didn't even think about what I was going to do. I am going to...
I'm gonna guess smash and smite.
Yup.
2 S's.
Yeah, I'm going to run up to... I'm going to go around Norris and on the right.
Okay.
Left side. Yep.
Okay.
And going to, with great weapon master, take a swing. Of course, there's divine smite if it hits. Right? Yeah. Oh, I'm so glad we don't have to take that. So that's 12 plus 8, 20 minus can't remember. It's always, what is it, -5?
-5.
Yeah.
Yeah.
15.
Miss.
So that one misses. Swinging at him. Swinging at him again. Yeah.
Yep.
Oh, I didn't call Great Weapon Master.
I just assume that
Oh,
when you
okay.
call Great Weapon Master, you're gonna maintain Great
Yep.
Weapon Master.
22 to hit.
Hits. So when
Wait.
you go
hang
ahead.
on. Yeah, go ahead.
No, go ahead.
It was a 19.
19 still hits.
Yeah, still hits. For some reason, I was thinking of something else. Yeah, hit.
Okay.
And with that, I gotta do. I gotta add this right. Bear with me. Okay. Oh, that's a good roll. 6, 18, 25 damage.
25 damage. So as you make this swing, his echo jumps between you and him and takes the hit. And the echo disappears. As soon as your blade comes through with its radiation just glowing off of it, and just as it's about to hit Karbon, this carbon copy dives between the two of you, and you feel the connection. You feel it hit, and Karbon is just standing there with a smirk on his face.
It would have been 35. Great Weapon Master.
Okay.
Anyways, he's
Yeah.
gone.
And that brings us to D, who still doesn't have line of sight. So he's going to bonus action, summon his echo back right behind you, Alphonse, right behind Alphonse, and he's going to take his first attack on you. That is a 20 to hit. Okay. That is 9 damage. He's going to take his second attack on you. That is only a 15 to hit.
Nope.
Okay. So that one doesn't hit. And then his third attack is going to come from him, not the echo, towards Ash. That is only a 14 to hit.
Miss.
Okay.
Wait, you didn't crit on him?
I did not crit on him.
What?
It was the first time for everything.
Mark that down in
Actually
your record
rolled
books,
pretty
folks.
damn
might
poorly
actually.
on that.
Wow.
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 And that is going to be back to Alphonse. So D is essentially just holding her action in case Karbon comes within view.
Okay. I'm still good. Can I use a bonus? It needs to be a full action to try to get
Yes.
him out.
Yeah.
Slide a hand, right?
Yep.
22.
22. So you're down there. You have this echo just breathing down your neck, and you're frantically trying to get this lock open. And the lock that is holding his arms behind his back pops free.
Ooh.
And Arcos pulls his hands from behind him, and a pair of pistols just appear in his hands.
Is he still gagged?
Yeah, he's still gagged.
I love it.
And as my bonus action, I just want to yell
Let me
over
roll initiative for him.
to Tammy. Hey, Tammy, drop the case.
Okay. But instead of, would it be an action if I wanted to toss the case over towards
It
Arcos?
is an action. It is an action to activate the case. So it would take your full turn to activate the case.
Well, I get 2 actions, though, don't I?
No, you get 2 attacks per attack action.
Oh, fuck. Well, I can drop it and not
You can drop
activate
it for
right?
free. Yeah, dropping it is free.
Would a toss be an action if I don't activate the case?
No, we'll say that'll cost you one of your attacks.
I can do that.
Okay.
All right. it's not my go. So
That is correct. Or no, actually, it is.
Oh, it is my go?
Yeah, it is
Okay.
your turn. Yeah.
So I'm just gonna yell over at Arcos, "You better catch!" And I chuck the case towards him.
Yeah, catches it.
Sweet, attaboy. And then, I'm just going.
He had to make his pistols disappear to catch it.
That's fine. And then for my movement, I still got movement, right?
Yeah.
So for my movement, I'm get right up in Karbon's face, and I'm going to put my shotgun straight to his forehead and
Okay.
shoot. I miss.
Okay. You come up and you put this shotgun in his face, and he takes his sword and just pushes the barrel to the side of his head, and it shoots. Roll me a d20.
I was about to say. Don't see it, Mr. DM. Don't see it. 3.
3. Okay. It doesn't hit anybody behind him.
Oh
You
man, I was
success-
like, wow, there's a whole lot of people there I could shoot.
You could almost see this it as the BBs come out from the shotgun. It comes out with this eruption of fire, and you can just see it go right past Arcos.
Arcos is gonna be pissed. Sorry, buddy.
Ash.
All right, I'm going to. Where am I at here? Hang on. Yeah, just take a swing
Okay.
with Great Weapon Master, and of course Divine Smite. $11.
Miss.
Second attack. $16.
Miss.
Jesus. Miss, but wait. And
But wait, there's more. Got something fishy for your bonus action?
I might, yeah. So, as my bonus action, I'm going to face step,
Okay.
or teleport in this case, right back to the stairwell behind Norris. Nope, Norris behind.
Oh,
back to the stairwell.
gotcha. Back
Yep.
here.
On top of the stairwell, sitting right there. But in that sense, too, I need you to Karbon and. I gotta get to it. Give me a sec. Pause for effect. Need a wisdom saving throw from Karbon.
Okay. It's gonna pass. 18 plus 2, so dirty 20.
Okay. Nothing happens.
Okay. With that, it comes around to D. D's gonna hold her action, and that comes to Karbon. Karbon is going to, seeing everything that's going on, taking in that Arcos is, his feet are still bound, but seeing that his hands are free, he is going to unload. So he's going to make 2 attacks on you, on Alphonse with his Echo. That is going to be a 19 to hit. Okay. And that is 15 damage. And then the next, that is going to be, that's only 16 to hit. So that's going to miss. and then from him, he's going to make one attack at Norris. 23 to hit.
Hits.
Okay. That is going to be 14 damage, halved to 8.
7.
Oh, yeah, you're right. My bad. He's going to unleash Incarnate. So his Echo is going to take a swing at Alphonse. 25 to hit for 16 damage.
Okay.
And then he's going to Action Surge. He's going to take 2 more attacks at Norris. 29 to hit.
Yep.
For that would be 12 damage. And then
12 total.
Yep. 22 to hit.
Yep.
For 16 damage. And then his third attack of the Action Surge is going to be on...
You're taking that half, right? Because you're raging.
Oh, yeah. Half all of that.
Oh.
So that would be a total of, I think, 15. Because I think it would have to 7 and 8.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I need to plus 7, plus 8.
Yep.
Yeah. Yeah. That is 27 to hit Alphonse.
So I'll say I am going down quickly.
And that is 14 damage.
Storm's like,
I'm down.
Okay. And then he's going to unleash Incarnate on Arcos now that Alphonse is down. That is a 21 to hit, which I believe is going to hit Arcos. Let me bring that up. Yes. And you guys look at Arcos, and Arcos has been pretty beat up. His face is bloodied. He's in rough shape, but he's still conscious. He takes 16 damage. And that brings us to... that is Arcos' turn. Arcos is going to take 2 shots at Karbon. Oh, whoops. I've been rolling that this whole time.
He dropped the keys first.
Yeah, he would have dropped the case because he had to resummon his pistols. Yeah. His first shot is going to miss, and his second shot is going to miss. You can tell he's, like I said, he's been beat up, so he's still, and his ankles are still attached to this chair, so he's not at his prime. Or actually, no, that would not miss because he's got plus 12 to hit. So, or no, plus 14 to hit. So both of those hit. I was incorrect.
The COVID brain, man.
Yeah, no kidding. For 28 damage against Karbon. And he's going to Action Surge. He's pissed. That's a hit. That's a miss. So that is 29, 41 damage to Karbon. Okay. He doesn't have anything for bonus action, so I am going to roll a death saving throw for Alphonse. Nobody look. Okay. Norris. So, Norris, you saw Ash go down. The Echo took him out.
Alphonse.
Alphonse. Ash is somewhere behind you. You're not sure exactly where, but he's somewhere behind you. And you can see Arco stuck to the chair and the Echo looming over him.
So Yeah, I'm going to use my movement to get in front of the Echo, and I'm going to change my shotgun to my Warhammer,
Okay.
and then I'm just going to take a swing at the Echo.
Okay. Technically, you have him flanked, so roll with advantage.
Hell yeah. Don't need it. That's a nat 20.
Perfect.
Ooh.
Against the Echo,
Yeah.
it has 1 hit point. As soon as you hit it, it
I wasted
vanishes.
a nat 20 on a fucking Echo. All right, cool.
But it is out.
All right, so, and I still have one more, correct?
Yes. So I'm assuming you're going to move to Karbon.
Well, I'm gonna stay here.
Okay.
And let me read this real quick. All right, so I'm going to activate my rocket boots,
Okay.
and I am going to use this to propel my attack towards Karbon.
Okay. Roll the d20 to see if the boots malfunction first.
Oh, I have to see if they malfunction first?
Yeah.
Come on. That's a 10.
Perfect. They don't malfunction.
Perfect.
They work perfectly.
All right. So now I'm going to use this to propel, and this says, use to propel towards your target, turning a successful melee attack roll into an automatic critical hit.
Yes.
Come on, baby. Come on, baby. Ho ho, boy! All right. So that is going to be. Hang on, I got to get back to my actions here. 18. 26.
Okay. 26 definitely hits.
Fuck yeah, it does. For a critical hit, baby.
Okay.
All right.
Roll all your damage.
So that's going to be 4 d6s for my 2d6 of
Yeah.
fire.
So
and
you
then
have
my
the
2d6.
base 24 damage plus 6.
So for the damage, it's 2d6 plus 5, but
Okay.
then I get an additional
Yeah.
2d6
So you have
for.
a base of 29, then roll 4d6.
And then I get to re-roll my 1s and 2s.
Yep.
Oh, that's all of them. Nice. 5, 10, 15, 16.
Okay. So that's 45 damage on that hit.
Dang, son.
So with that hit, I mean, you see it just smashes Karbon's face.
Yeah, but-
Like most of his body is cybernetic at this point. And so when you smash his face, you see all these sparks and just glitching coming out of his head. Anything for bonus action?
Oh, I get a bonus action?
Yeah.
No, I don't really have any bonus actions.
Okay.
Can I use my movement? Could I use movement as a bonus action?
No.
No. Then no. I don't have anything.
Okay. So you are right here, actually.
All of it is real.
And that brings us to Ash.
How far is it to Karbon?
To Karbon, you're about 20 feet.
How far is it to him? Or Alphonse?
You're right at, let's see. It's about 40 feet. 35, 40.
I'm going to... So I'm going to use my movement to get up to Karbon.
Okay.
And then from there, I'm going to bonus action face step to next to right next to Alphonse. I need him to make a wisdom saving throw.
Okay. 21.
Jesus, why do you roll good on my throws? And then I'm gonna cast Cure Wounds on him.
Okay.
I'm just gonna roll it here. You get 10 health back.
10 health. Sweet.
And
Perfect.
you also now have Aura of Protection around you, and so does...
What does that do?
Just helps with the saving throws.
Yeah, it's what, +3 to saving throws?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay.
Totally spaced that, by the way. You're the first time, so my bad.
So that brings us to D, who's holding their action, and back to Karbon. So Karbon is going to summon his Echo. Let's see. He's going to summon his Echo actually up onto the next floor balcony, overlooking everybody. And he is going to take all 3 attacks against Norris.
Rightfully so.
Uh,
Just fucked his face up.
That's 23 to hit
Yep.
for 15 half to 7. That's only an 18, which I don't believe hits. And that is a 19.
Nope.
Okay, so only one of them hits, and then he is going to... Actually, he's... Oh. Yeah, can't do that yet. So yeah, that's his turn. That brings us to Arcos, who's going to take 2 shots at him. That's definitely going to hit. And that's definitely going to hit.
Attaboy.
That's the thing about Arcos. He almost never misses. Plus 14 to hit's a motherfucker. He hits like a truck, too. For 35. And then Alphonse, you're up.
Since I was healed, can I actually make an attack?
Yeah. You are currently still prone, so you have to use half your movement to get up.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
Okay.
And maybe that's perfect spot to stand. I'm gonna point my gun at Karbon,
Okay.
and underneath my breath, I'm gonna say,
Fucking piece of shit. And cast essentially Hex on him from Wisdom saving throws.
Okay. So it doesn't affect wisdom saving throws. It affects skill checks.
Skill checks. Yeah.
So you can it can be any wisdom
yeah.
skill check.
Wisdom skill check.
Okay. So that drops his resistance to psychic damage because now you're.
I figured that was done when I got knocked out.
Oh, you're right.
Yeah.
You're right. My bad. So he is. You have Hex on him, and take your 2 attacks. What are they?
Less than 14 each.
Okay. Okay. So you fire. You're just coming to. You're scrambling to your feet. You're taking 2 shots. That brings us. Do you have? Oh, Hex was the bonus action. That brings us to Norris.
Perfect. So, just because Norris wants to, I'm going to take one of my potions of the Storm Giant
Oh God.
right
Oh,
to the
Jesus.
jugular.
Okay. So your strength score is currently 29.
Damn right it is.
You can add. Here, we're gonna make this easy for you. Go to strength. No, that's not what I want.
Well, you rolled me a 13 for strength.
Strength. And then add 9 to it. Yeah, you currently have a +9 to strength, which I believe adds to your to hit, which was why I wanted to put it in that way. Okay.
All right, and then
So that's your action.
it takes a
Or
while.
actually, it's a bonus action. Okay,
Perfect.
so that takes your bonus action.
All right. So, and then my action will be, I'm still got my arm in the form of my warhammer, and so I'm just gonna try and stick the spike right under his
Okay.
chin.
Okay.
Sorry. Whoa. That upped my.
Yeah. Yeah, your bonus to hit goes up.
Hey, hey, hey. 26.
That hits.
God dang, rounded up. All right, so yeah, so 46 plus 9. Wow. I need some more of that stuff. That's the good stuff.
You also have to roll a D100 for me because this is a drug.
But wait. Inventory.
These aren't the military ones.
These ones.
So that's just because I haven't. They have the same drug rule as the other drugs. We're just using the Storm Giant strength as a placeholder for the steroids.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, so it's just a drug. That shit doesn't mean shit. All right. There's a 2. And another 2. All right, so that's 15 for damage there. Oh, that was a 90.
Oh, that's fine. On your D100 roll?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's perfect.
So what was I rolling the D100 for?
If you rolled it's your first time using drugs,
Yeah.
so if you'd have rolled a 1, your heart would have stopped.
Sick. So you want high numbers.
Every time you use it, the DC goes up by 1. Any drugs, and any drug adds to that.
Okay.
Now I need you to roll me a D20 plus your con saving throw.
12.
Okay, perfect. Are you taking a second attack?
Yeah.
Okay.
So yeah, I hit him with that, and I come back, and I'm just going to try and smash it on top of his head.
Okay. I can see it. It hits.
Yeah, it hits. But that would be 23.
Yeah.
So then 46 again. Ooh, I like that. 16 damage.
Okay. So with that, you come down on his head, and when it connects, it actually crushes the whole side of his skull, and it that caves in, and all these sparks come out, and there's all these fluids. There's a mix of blood. There's a mix of almost like hydraulic fluid comes kind of spurting out of his head, and his eyes roll back, and he falls to his knees, and then he falls flat on his face, and he just lays there and twitches for a moment. Karbon Kross is dead.
Got him, fucker. Sorry.
As you're all staring, probably in disbelief, everything that just transpired, the twitches in Karbon's body become more intense, and he's almost starting to seize on the floor. And you see his neck snap back into place, and he pushes himself to his feet, and the whole side of his demolished head just starts spurting out more and more fluids, and he gets this crazed look in his eyes, almost like he's just drawing a total blank, like the lights are on but nobody's home. This is the first time everybody is going to see cyberpsychosis.
Oh, jeez.
So his echo is gone. As soon as he fell, his echo disappeared. But he stands back up. And I would have imagined after he dropped, you were probably just looking down at the body, or
Yeah.
Okay. So as he starts snapping his neck back into place, he is going to come up from the ground with his sword and try to drive it through your torso
Cool.
with a 27 to hit.
Yep. You got me, boys.
In the tummy.
That's 14 damage, and then he's going to bonus action summon his echo on the other side of you. And, well, that's only a 15 to hit. That is a 26 to hit.
Yep.
For 16, half to 8. And then he's going to action surge
Mercy.
and unload another 3 on you. That's 21 to hit.
Yep.
28 to hit,
Yep.
and another 28 to hit.
I might be down.
So that's only 9 damage on that one, so half to 4. That's 13, half to 6. And 18, half to 9.
Cool.
Okay. That brings us back to Ash.
Okay.
And I'm going to move him in the order. So Karbon is now after Norris. And his movements are really erratic. It's almost like he's glitching out. His arms will just shoot around, like all of his limbs. He's losing control over his body, and his cybernetics are taking over.
I'm gonna move.
Okay.
Yeah, right there,
Okay.
in front of Arcos, and right behind Karbon, or in front of him because he's probably just to the side of him. And I'm going to take my 2 swings with that, both divine if they hit, and then both with great weapon
Okay.
as well. One hits, one doesn't.
Okay.
So there's that. Need to make sure I take that and do this. Bear with me. $31 to hit.
Okay. Hits.
Okay. And as my bonus action, I'm going to.
Oh, so that was 31 damage?
Yeah, just
Okay,
31
you said
damage.
31 to hit.
Sorry, my bad. As my bonus action, cast Sanctuary on Alphonse.
Okay. What's the Sanctuary do?
Sanctuary gives it so when you make an attack on him, you have to make a wisdom saving throw first. If you fail, you have to choose another target or choose to not take your attack.
Okay. Okay, perfect.
So,
Okay. that brings us to D, who is still not involved.
That's on you, Alphonse, by the way.
Arcos is going to take his 2 attacks, hits, and hits.
Don't forget about the bot.
Yeah. So out of game, real quick. Did
Yeah.
Would you guys rather him activate that
that's what I
rather
was
than
about to-
attack?
That's what I was about to ask.
Okay.
Did he
Yeah,
activate it before he dropped it to bring up his guns? Because
He did catch
No,
it.
he just set it down.
damn it,
He doesn't know what it is.
that's fair. you can't fault the guy. I should have said something.
Yeah, he thinks you just threw a briefcase at him.
Activate this, dumbass.
Okay, and that brings us to Alphonse.
I pick up the case.
Okay.
I pick up the case, and I go, Healbot, go!
Go,
And it
Mr. Rob.
stands up. Waiting on orders.
How much can you do? Do you have a full...
Do not understand question.
Heal that lady with flaming arms.
Affirmative. To roll initiative for him.
Oh, he doesn't need initiative. He's just a friendly little robot. He's not here to hurt nobody.
He actually falls right after you, so that works out pretty well. Okay. Anything for bonus action?
Nope.
Okay. So the bot, I have his character sheet brought up.
I was really wondering that. I'm like, oh crap, we did not activate Medic Bot.
Yeah.
And he is going to.
That's why when he went down, I was like, oh shit. Totally reminded me.
So he's just going to, without realizing anything, walk right here, right next to the guy you told him to heal. And he is going to use a 4th level Cure Wounds. 34 healing.
I needed that. Just so everybody else knows, I was down to 9 hit points. Me was down to 9 hit points. I was about to rocket boost my ass way over there.
And then that brings us to Norris. You're up.
All right, cool. So I'm going to use my movement to the full 30.
Okay, he's going to take his attack of opportunity. It's only a 15.
Yeah, right. You missed.
And his Echo gets an attack of opportunity as well. That's
Wait.
another 15.
Oh, I thought his echo was gone.
Nope, he summoned it at the during his last turn.
That's fair. All right. Well, and then I'm going to check to see if my rocket boots are malfunctioning because I'm engaging my rocket boots.
Okay,
That's an 18, so I would say
they're
not.
perfectly fine.
And then I'm going to use them to propel my attack again
Okay,
towards.
I run away to jump back at you.
You're damn right. To
Wait, are
yeah.
you a swashbuckler rogue now? Or what?
All right, here we go. All right.
With your plus a billion to hit.
Yeah. 14. So yeah, that's a 26.
Definitely hits.
Perfect. So that's a automatic
It's-
crit.
Yep. So take your. Yeah, you said it was so 24 plus 9, so 33
Okay.
plus 46.
33 plus 46.
Yeah.
Roll these two. Oh, I like that a lot. So that's 11. That's 15. 18.
Okay. So that's 51. And when you hit him, so you guys would notice that when you hit, it doesn't seem to do the same amount of damage that it did before. It seems like his erratic movements, the cybernetics are picking up on things faster than his brain was. And so he's moving to kind of absorb some of the impact whenever you hit. So all of your attacks seem to be less effective
By how much?
by half.
That's still 20 something damage.
Yeah,
It's not
I
too
mean,
bad.
you still hit him like a truck. And that brings us to Karbon. So you're now right there.
Damn it! I'm right back in it.
So Karbon is going to send his echo around over by Alphonse because he still hates Alphonse. And he is going to use his bonus action to swap places with his echo. And then he's going to take his 3 attacks.
I need wisdom saving throws on all 3 of them.
Oh,
He has
yep.
sanctuary.
And they're at disadvantage.
Oh, yeah. No, that doesn't include saving throws. It's just ability checks.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. In the future, if you cast Hex before initiative, do Dex because then they get disadvantage on initiative. Or Strength because then if you have somebody who grapples a lot, they have disadvantage on the grappling checks.
Yeah, I couldn't cast one because I
Yeah.
had concentration up.
Okay, so he fails on the first one, so he's gonna take it out on Arcos since he can't attack
Mm-hmm.
Alphonse. And that's going to hit.
I really like that.
And
That's good.
and as soon as he strikes, you see him dig his sword into Arcos's collarbone, and Arcos slumps forward. So Arcos is down. And then he is going to use his Unleash Incarnate. Or actually, he's going to use his Echo because he still has 2 attacks. And he's going to do them through the Echo. That's a miss. And that's a miss. And then he's going to Unleash Incarnate. That one's a 29 to hit Norris.
Wow.
And that is going to be 18 half to 9. And that brings us to Ash. Currently, the Echo is right in front of you, and he's standing next to Alphonse behind Arcos.
Is it an action to direct the bot to revive? Oh wait, he can't revive him because he didn't get implanted.
He can heal up close. So
Oh,
the
okay.
implant is for any buffs that he can do,
Right.
or for ranged healing.
Is it? It's an action to tell him to do something though.
No,
It's not.
you're just telling him to do something.
But he does it on his turn.
Yeah, he does
Okay.
it on his turn.
That's what I was wondering.
Yeah.
I guess. So. Oh, that Echo's a real nuisance. I'll leave you to the Echo, and I'll go tend to him. I'm gonna swoop back around,
Okay,
right in front of.
like over here.
Yeah. We'll do
Okay.
that.
Okay. You will get an attack of opportunity from the Echo.
Yep.
That is a 24 to hit.
Yeah, that is.
You take, that would be 17 damage.
Oh. And then take my 2 swipes at him.
Okay.
I have that too. Both swipes, of course. Great Weapon Master.
Okay.
Divine Smite. Okay. I have to math this one, so. 18 for first.
Miss.
For the second. Dirty.
Hits.
So that one hits. Now I'm doing these divines at second level, by the way.
Okay.
adds an extra D8 plus that. Not the greatest rolls in the world, but it's 14, 15, 16. 34 damage.
Damn. All right.
And then
So with that, like you can see his glitching is getting stronger. You definitely caused some major damage to him.
okay, with my last phase step, I'm going to teleport, but I'm going to teleport on the other side of him, on the right side in front of Alphonse and him.
Okay.
Yep.
So like
Yep, right there, and I need him to make a wisdom saving throw.
okay,
Please fail.
21.
Are you fucking kidding me? It'd have been really cool if you'd have failed.
Being a lot cooler if you did.
Right? And that'll end it.
All right. That brings us to Arcos is down. Let me roll a death saving throw for him. That's okay. Alphonse.
I forgot to instruct the dang robot.
I will tell the robot to heal Arcos,
Okay.
and then I will take a shot at the illusion.
Okay.
for her
At the echo.
At the echo.
Okay. So because you're not moving, oh wait, that's at level 3 rogue. Never mind. My bad.
Of course, I got a 20.
20 hits.
29 total, but yeah.
Oh yeah.
The 20s on the freaking.
Oh, natural 20. Oh.
Yeah, echo
Uh,
style.
Yeah, Echo disappears. You still have your second. You would have to move a little bit in order to hit Karbon because you currently have Ash in between you.
Oh, you can do that?
Yeah, you can move.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Well, I didn't know if I could attack twice if I had one target.
Yeah.
I didn't know you could.
So you get 2 shots.
Oh, okay. Then yes, I will take that shot.
Okay.
I missed 14.
Okay. Yep. 14 misses.
That's with your addition? Oh.
Wait, additional what?
Your weapon addition.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh,
I rolled a 5.
I forgot that his cyber psychosis form gets legendary actions. He gets 2 per round, so he's going to use 1 to just make an attack against Ash. 27 to hit.
Yeah, even with it, if I decided to.
That is 12 damage.
Oh,
What are you at?
29.
Okay. And then that brings us to the bot. And the bot just turns around. I have been instructed to heal you.
I love the bot.
I like the bot.
And he is going to... let's see. He is going to use a 3rd level Cure Wounds. And Arcos pops back up with 28 health. I'm rolling really well on the healing. Okay. I need to mark off these slots. Clerics are crazy healers. And then that will bring us to Norris.
Perfect. All right.
Don't hate me, boys, but I've got a plan. I am going to use my full movement to go. Oh, how far am I from the balcony?
You are 25 feet from the window. This whole wall behind the tree is just all glass,
But there is a balcony through the glass, right?
15 feet down.
Shitballs.
Yeah, it's on the the floor below.
So D can't see this level at all.
Not she can only see if you get him to this like outer 10 feet or down onto the balcony.
All right. Well, I'm going to use my full movement. Actually, no, I'm not.
He's almost down.
Yeah, that's fair.
He's bloodied.
I'm going to change my warhammer to my shotgun,
Okay?
and I am going to take a shot at.
You will have to move because you currently have bodies between you.
That's fair. So I'll move this way,
Okay?
which was what 5, 10 feet,
Yep.
and I'm going to aim at Karbon and shoot, which is 21.
Hits.
Perfect. 2d8 plus 6. 13.
Okay? 13 damage. And after that, he's going to use one of his legendary actions to summon his echo up on the balcony. And actually, that brings us to his turn.
What do I still have movement?
Yeah.
I'm going to move this way
Okay.
for the rest of my 20.
Okay. He is going to bonus action swap places with his echo. So he is up on the first floor balcony overlooking the area. And he's going to pull out his revolver. And he's going to, let's see. He is going to take 2 shots at Ash. That's a 20. I don't think that hits you. And then that is a 26.
Yeah, that will.
Okay.
Even if I shielded.
So that is 14 damage.
Okay.
And then he is going to run down here, use his full action to get to this part of the balcony. And he is going to take a shot down at Norris.
Perfect.
Hit me with your
20 22 to hit.
Yes, barely.
Okay.
Yes.
That is 20 damage.
10.
Yep. And then he's going to unleash Incarnate to take an... Oh, I need concentration checks.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah. Let's see.
I mean, you only attacked him once.
Yeah.
It's gone.
Okay. Then the Echo is going to swing on Alphonse.
I'm down.
That's a 17. Does 17 hit?
Oh no, no.
Okay. Yeah.
Get ahead of
it
yourself.
doesn't.
I was gonna say I don't think a 17 hits.
Any amount of damage would have not.
Okay.
taken me down.
Okay. That brings us to Ash.
The Echo's in front of me.
Yep, Echo's right in front of you.
I'm going to... I'm going to attack one. Yeah, attack at the Echo. It's just both attacks at the Echo. They don't do shit.
Okay.
Swing it at air.
So, interestingly enough, he does not know that D is sitting across at the other building. She hasn't taken any shots yet. He is very much in her view because this is an entirely glass wall. So D is up next. She's going to take her shot, and she does have advantage because Rain is spotting for her. I rolled poorly. Nope. So you see this, the glass along this whole wall. It's just one giant pane of glass. The whole thing shatters as this round comes through and lodges itself in the wall next to Karbon. She only gets one shot because of the range.
Is it a hit?
No, it misses. Arcos will actually have to... Oh, no, he's still restrained. Arcos doesn't really have a shot. So he's going to sit in his chair and scream.
Does he have a...
He sat in the chair behind.
He can't like
Could he
jump.
hit the echo?
Can't like turn.
He's strapped to a chair.
Oh.
Yeah, he's restrained to the chair. His hands are free. His legs are not.
So could he sit in the chair and just put the guns back and try to hit the echo at disadvantage?
Yeah, absolutely. He could do that.
Well, and I feel like you can like stand up on a chair with
And
your
it
legs
hits.
still back.
I'll take it.
I rolled a 5, but he has a plus 14.
Holy shit!
I told you guys, Fighter Ranger multi-class, broken. So Echo's gone.
I have a feeling he'll be back.
Not if I have.
Bonus actions are cheat. That brings us to Alphonse.
Can you explain to me outside the game real quick how cutting words actually works? Is it only a reaction on me? Because the way I read it, it could be a reaction to anyone.
So anytime he makes an attack, you can use cutting words, I believe, to give him disadvantage on that,
Yeah, so
and then advantage to somebody else.
yeah, I just have to wait. Like, you can't say the outcome. Oh, you can't say the outcome prior to. Like,
Correct.
So I would just but it's anyone, and I get
Yeah.
once my okay.
Yeah, anybody within range of the spell. If he attacks somebody, you can use cutting words to give them disadvantage.
Once per round. The one reaction per
Yep.
round until
Yep.
Okay. Cool.
And is it before you know the result? Oh, okay.
Yeah. So I don't know how to politely be like, "Hey, don't say it."
I don't like that. So what I will say is I will say what I rolled, and then you can decide if you want to use it. I want before they say, yeah, that hits.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Before you know the actual result of it, but you know the roll.
Okay.
Because I don't like that.
Couldn't that ruin your nat 20s then though? Because even if I roll
Yeah,
one, it
that's the
becomes
point.
19. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
I feel like that's the point of it.
Just wanted to make sure.
Yeah. I don't. Yeah.
Okay.
We're
Now
gonna,
I
we're gonna
understand it.
buff that spell a
Thank God.
little. Okay. Where are we? Alphonse.
Geez Louise. I will make an investigation check of the room because
Is there anything you're looking for?
trying to find something that would calm down this metal piece of crap, bring his humanity back, something that you could either break or throw at him.
So I won't make you roll for this. Once somebody reaches the point of cyberpsychosis, there is no coming back.
Okay.
They are gone.
All right. Well,
We just gotta kill him.
yeah. Yeah. Well, I just walk into a clear thing and take 2 shots at him, I
Okay.
guess.
Yeah, and you do have range on yours to hit him.
I actually kind of want to move more towards the bot
Okay.
in case I go down.
Okay.
That's smart.
And I'll take 2 attacks. sneak attack, you can just add it if you hit, or do you need to call it beforehand?
So you would have to have advantage on the attack or have somebody within 5 feet. There's nobody within 5 feet.
Oh, he's on a ledge.
yeah,
I was like,
he's up on the balcony.
oh, hey, look, I can roll dice again. That's a 27 and 24.
Both of those definitely hit.
Okay. I'm just going to take
And-
the average and say
And don't forget your hex. Because you get the D6 for hex.
I would have lost it. It's concentration. Oh, wait, I didn't get hit.
You haven't you haven't gotten hit since
You're back out.
you're back up.
So what is that, a D6?
You're welcome.
Yeah.
So I'm going to just take the average of the
Okay.
2 Eldritch Blasts, and I did 12 damage.
12 damage. Okay. Okay. Nobody gave the bot instructions, so he's gonna stand there and spin around and look at everybody. Norris, you're up.
All right, so for my bonus action, I am going to use what is known as my second wind, but it's activated by a press of a button on my chest that gives me my little
Your stim implants.
My stem implants, which is a 1d10, which is a 9. So I'll get 9 hit. Oh, 1. So what's that mean? 1d10 plus 1 hit point.
It's 1d10 plus 1. So you roll your d10,
So 9.
add 1 to
plus
it.
1 is 10.
Yep, so
Perfect.
10.
So 10. That will heal me 10 hit points there. And then I still have my shotgun up, so I'm just going to point up to the balcony and take a shot
'Kay.
at. Well, actually, I have 2 actions, right?
You have 2 attacks, yep.
All right, so I'm going to take 2 shots at
Carbon.
Carbon. I was going to say Cross. Same thing.
Yeah.
Ugh. So 1 hits for sure.
Okay.
And the other one is... No, the other one doesn't hit. So 1 hits. And that's going to be 2d8 plus 6.
So when you shoot him, he's basically looking over the ledge, and when you shoot him, you hit him, and it snaps his head back, and he just brings his head back down, and he's just staring at you again, like there is nobody home.
Creepy. You scary
Just a
mother-
little.
12 damage.
Okay.
How long does Norris's potion? How many rounds is that potion?
I think it's for like an hour.
An hour?
Yeah, it's an hour.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
cool.
Yeah, that he's
It-
got it for the whole fight.
Yeah. We're good.
Just curiosity. I haven't looked at the
no,
item.
I looked at it and I was like, that's a long time.
Yeah. Yeah. Let's see. And that brings
What
us
is that?
to Carbon.
The Storm Giant.
Oh.
Yeah.
And I wanted to do it as like the first time. Sorry, this is a little
You're
out of
good.
gameplay, but I wanted to do it the first time that he like got pissed off and like raged on everybody. I'm like, all right, you can rage. I can rage even more than I'm already raging, motherfucker.
He's going to drop down behind you. I'm going to roll acrobatics. Rolled a natural 1.
Perfect.
So he drops prone.
Oh, you're
but then he
getting-
just jumps back up because he still has movement left. So he's just going to use half of his movement. But he does take 1d6 of fall damage, which he takes 6.
Yes.
And then he's going to take all 3 attacks to Norris. Uh, 23.
Yep.
And that is 12 half to 6. That's only a 17.
Nope.
Nope, that's a 20.
Nope.
Okay. And a 21.
Yes.
18 damage, half to 9.
All right, we're still in business.
And he's going to bonus action summon his Echo in front of Alphonse and use his last Unleash Incarnate. Rolls a 2.
Wow. A little bit of luck on my side.
Huh.
Does good old D get a shot off?
Oh, she does!
Good.
Or no, she's already used her action this turn. Yeah, she's at the top of the initiative order.
Okay.
Yeah. So Ash is up.
Okay, I'm going to. If I step to the right of the bot. Yep. Do I still have a sight on Karbon and the Echo?
You would have sight on the Echo. Yeah, you wouldn't have sight on Karbon because
Okay.
it's a small area between the tree
Okay.
and yeah.
That was why I was asking.
Yeah. Norris is basically up against the tree.
I'm gonna take. I kind of want to use some range here, so I'm gonna take 2 shots at the Echo.
Okay.
And 18 and 17.
So the 18 hits
Okay.
and dispels the Echo.
Perfect.
Okay.
And let me see here. I'm gonna. No, I don't want to waste that. I'm gonna tell the bot to heal Alphonse.
Okay.
I tell the bot, "Hey bot, heal that Barb."
Okay. Let's see. So at this point, so all they've been able to see, like I said, Rain is spotting for D, and the only thing they've seen is that Karbon is still alive and attacking Norris, who is stabbing Norris in the back. So, Ash, you just hit this Echo, and Karbon is about to take. You see Karbon getting ready to take one of his legendary actions to strike Norris in the back, and everything in your vision goes black, and all of you hear screaming in your heads. You can feel the worry. All of you can feel this impending sense of dread as this presence that you felt before from Rain just pushes into all of your heads, and you can see Karbon. You can see everybody in the room is just grabbing their head from this overwhelming noise. You don't take any damage this time, but Ash, your vision just shuts off. Your vision goes black, and time seems to stop around you. You see visions of sitting in a room, and to each side of you are these NATO employees. They have NATO badges on. They're all wearing suits, and they're in a room watching a bunch of monitors. And on the monitors, you see clips that you've seen bits and pieces of on the news. When the nuclear holocaust happened, they were showing these clips of cities right as the rain was that rain was falling from the satellites. I can't remember. The scorching rain was falling. And you see all these people in these rooms they finish these news broadcasts where they're taking credit for the murder of the president, and then all the people in these rooms all face each other in a really creepy way, almost like Children of the Corn, just emotionless, and they turn towards each other, and they give this salute where they go arms out and then arms crossed in front of their chest, and you hear a language that you don't recognize at all. Like, you're an educated person, and this is absolutely not any sound you've ever heard human beings make. And you're seeing the same thing on all of these screens for all of these areas around the world. And then as soon as they do this salute and say these words you don't recognize, then the scorching rain vaporizes the room. And when you come out of it, you feel like the world still hasn't started moving yet. You're still kind of locked in this moment. But you can feel this presence pressing into your mind. And you feel this overwhelming urge, this anger, this worry, this panic come over you, and you can take another round. You are long rested, so go ahead and use long rest. All of your abilities refresh, and you now have a level of Hexblade Warlock.
And reset of my turn.
Yes.
At this point, I'm going to now Hexblade Curse.
So
Wait,
how
am I in my?
yeah.
Yeah.
How does this work for you?
So with this now, kind of how do I want to do this? I've had different ways of wanting to do this. I basically almost look over at Karbon, and like a flash of just almost Matrix style goes across my eyes and kind of shoots like a beam of almost like a beam towards them. And but unlike, it basically just shoots the beam towards them and then encapsulates around them
Okay.
and everything. But
And-
then just kind of hovers in there, kind of like light.
So there's this almost like a swirling mist.
Not mist,
Around
more
him,
like
or-
rings,
Okay.
like different, like in number rings,
Okay.
but there's numbers in them.
Okay.
So
So you see confusion. Like the world starts up again for you, and these binary numbers start scrolling around him, and none of you guys see this. This is Ash pressing this, willfully forcing this into Karbon's mind. So Karbon is seeing this, Ash is seeing this, none of the rest of you are seeing this.
and then how do I want to do this? I'm going to real quick. Can I use Eldritch Blast in my weapon,
Yeah.
in my gun, so I can get the 2 or just use the 1?
So Eldritch Blast is a full action.
Right.
So it your gun does more damage
Right.
because you would get 2 beams of Eldritch Blast, or you can use your gun and take 2 shots with your gun.
Okay.
And your gun's going to do more damage, and you can still add your Hexblade Curse damage onto it.
Okay. Got it. me anyways. Okay. I had to make sure he's within
So
range.
you do not have a clear shot on him.
No. But I am within 30, right?
Yeah.
Can I run and almost like slip beside Norris?
Give me an acrobatics check.
Okay.
Like a power slide.
Kind of like sliding under the tree.
That is, oh boy, 10.
So you run up, and as you're coming up, you see that there's no room for you to slip past. So you're almost stopped
Okay.
right in front. But you can, because he's your ally, he can, when you run up, move to the side, and you can get into melee range.
Yeah, that's what I was looking for.
Okay.
And with that, taking two swipes, great weapon, and
Okay.
great weapon. Yep. And do I get any additional on that? No, it's just that's just that. Okay. So one is, I don't think either of these are gonna hit either. Damn it. 17.
So you do currently. We'll say that you would have him flanked because of Norris being there. So take advantage
On both or just
on
one?
both. So those two rolls will count as your first attack.
Okay. This one would. 19 to hit.
Hits.
That
Barely.
One. Oh, barely. That one hits. That's with Divine Smite and Weapon Master and Hexblade's Coup. D6 for Hexblades. Because it's a D6 on that, right?
Yep. Or no, Hexblade's Curse is a set damage.
Oh, it is.
It'll have it listed under Hexblade.
yeah.
Under the Hexblade Curse.
There it is.
I believe it's based off your charisma modifier.
You gain bonus to damage rolls against the cursed target. The bonus equals your proficiency bonus.
Oh, okay.
So that's plus, what, 3?
3. Yeah.
So, and so these are all normal except that one, because I'm just doing it at level 1. 5, 10, 14, 15, 25, 30,
Okay.
and then plus 3, 33. The hexblade on top.
Oh, okay. 33. So you take this swipe at him, and your massive sword digs in to his digs into his side. He had his arms up to take this swing at Norris, so his blade was above his head, and you just run up faster than he could react and dig your blade into his rib cage. He is going to finish his legendary action, taking his one swipe against Norris. That is a 30 to hit. I think that's going to hit.
A little bit.
I'll
barely.
shield.
Barely.
Barely.
A little.
No, it doesn't matter.
It doesn't matter. Yeah, don't use the shield.
Yeah,
Yeah,
don't do it.
no.
Oh, no,
He hit,
that's the
he
wrong
hit the
dice.
fuck out of me.
Yeah, that's a hit.
So 18 half to 9.
Oh my god.
And then so that covers Rain's turn, but he is still within sight of D because he did not move like a dum-dum. Oh, that one's cocked. Oh. Still does not hit.
Jeez, D.
Wait, what does D have for plus to hit? Oh no, it's just plus 10. Yeah. So does not hit. So another bullet lodges in the wall right next to him. The Arcos can't really do anything. He does not have a clear shot. So he's just going to move and try to gain a clear shot. Technically, you guys are right next to each other. That does bring us to Alphonse.
Cyber psychosis, would you consider that being psychic?
Yeah?
So if I gave him psychic fortitude, could I calm him from the psychosis?
No. No, his brain is shut off.
Okay.
This is cybernetics working on total just survival.
Okay.
Yeah.
I just stand there and look pretty then.
Let's see. Okay, that brings us to the bot. The bot was instructed to heal you. So Medbot's going to heal you. 24. Wow.
Holy cow.
Well done, Medbot. Norris.
So Norris is going to use his action. Before I use my action, I'm going to transform my shotgun to my Warhammer now that we're on the same level. And I'm just going to try and smash him in the face.
Okay,
And
give me your 2 attack rolls.
Yep.
He is in really bad shape.
Good. I like that for me. Alright. So that is a 22 and a 26.
Both hit.
Perfect. So first,
Go ahead and roll your damage because I'm curious. But how do you want to do this?
perfect. All right, so that's good. So 4, 4 is 8, 9, 10, 11, 17 for my first damage, and holy shit. 6 and 6 is 12. 23 for my
Plus
second damage.
plus your modifier.
Wow.
Yeah.
Plus 12.
Yeah.
You're dead.
Yes. So how do you do this?
So how I do this is I just jump up and I say, I'm tired of your shit. And I come down with the spike end coming down, and I'm going to try and drive his dome to his toes and like pierce him into the ground.
So when you hit him right on top of the head, and his body kind of folds forward, just folds in half. And when you come down, the spike goes through the bottom of his chin and into the marble floor.
Yes. I love that for me.
And he lays there, and the twitching continues for about 10-15 seconds, and then the body just goes limp. And you hear all the servos, you hear everything, and his cybernetics just wind down.
That's good.
Give me an investigation check, Norris.
Oh, that's really cool.
17.
17.
Yes.
So on his body, he's not wearing much. He's basically just got pants and then the holster for his revolver and then the sheath for his sword. But mounted right at the base of his back, you see it's a little black box that's kind of embedded in, it's tied into his lower spine. And you can deduce that is the echo emitter.
I'm just gonna walk over and take that.
It would require surgical removal. Unless if you rip it out, you could damage
Nah, I don't want to do that.
the echo
I know
unit.
where Marco is. He's got some good rippers.
What you notice is that this Echo unit has the Noogle stamp on the side. Ash.
So I'm going to look at Ash and be like, hey, you know anything about this?
This is the first time I'm seeing this product.
Yeah, none of you have seen anything like this. This is definitely some new tech.
And then I am just going to yell over at the bot, be like, hey, come heal me, please.
Yes, sir. It walks over.
I want to investigate the body too.
Okay, give me an investigation check.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
That good, huh?
7.
7. You find his wallet, or well,
I really wanted his sword.
Oh, yeah, easy.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, you have his sword. So it is a
I feel like you don't really have to investigate to see that he
no,
had a sword.
Well,
no. So in fact, I'll tell you both of his weapons. He has in D&D Beyond, it's listed as Advanced Katana, which is basically a +1 longsword. And then his revolver is the Revolver of Warning, which is the of warning weapons are some of my favorite weapons in the game because they give you advantage on initiative rolls.
I picked those two. I pick them up.
You hear you hear this frantic voice in your head just screaming, is he okay?
Is who?
Is Alphonse okay?
Alphonse is okay.
This is a voice you don't recognize. This is a voice you haven't heard. But from everything that you saw, that connection, that scream in the back of your head, this is your first time hearing Rain's voice. And you can feel the connection between the two of you. You can feel that she is granting you some of her ability. Some of her she's helping you to protect Alphonse.
And I kind of look back over my shoulder and look at him.
Okay.
Of course, yeah, he's fine.
And you can sense her relief through that connection.
Okay.
So you guys have Revolver of Warning, Advanced Katana. Like I said, you're gonna have the Echo unit surgically removed.
So I'm just gonna pick Karbon up and toss him over my shoulder.
Okay. I'm just for some reason
Did I
I'm
get
just
healed, by the way?
yes. Oh yeah. For a bunch, like
Good.
28.
I like that.
I'm just picturing you like reaching down. He's got his whole torso is cybernetics. Like almost his entire body is cybernetics. And
So is it just like on like the small of his back?
yeah. Yeah, it looks much newer than the rest of him. It
Could
looks
I
like it's
dismember him other than his torso so I'm not having to carry so much?
give me a strength check. We'll say your rage hasn't worn off yet. And you still have
And I still have Storm.
yeah.
Strength 25.
So you guys all see Norris reaches down, and I'm picturing like you just grabbing pushing your fingers through around his spinal cord and like picking his body up by the metal spinal cord going down and just like ripping limbs off.
Yes.
So you guys are just seeing him dismembering And there is hydraulic fluid, and there is wires, and there is blood, and there is just when he grabs what's remaining of the head and just pops it off, it brings like the top 6 inches of his spine with it, and he's just like chucking limbs.
Yeah.
Now that's murder. Alphonse feels like you destroying computer parts is murder.
Alphonse, don't fucking judge me. Ash, do you still have that bag that we took?
Yeah, I
from-
never took it off.
Okay,
So-
I need it so I can put the rest of him in it.
So Medbot walks up. I cannot heal that.
And I just grab the bag from Ash and I toss his dismembered.
Okay. Have you guys
Torso
seen
in.
Grandma's Boy?
Yes.
Later, turd nuggets. That's where I got it from. Is there anything that Alphonse would like to do?
Yeah, I'd like to see if there's a personal computer sitting around. We probably need that to remove the bounty that we have.
So there are offices, all around. All 3 of the floors that are off to the side are all filled with offices, but they all give me an investigation check. Actually,
6.
oh, so you're looking around, and all of the offices on this level, they look too plain to be Karbon's. You get the idea that maybe his office is on the lower level.
Okay.
Anything else that you heathen that just dismembered a body would like to do, or Ash?
Not on this level for Norris.
So, with you guys standing there by the window, you guys can see D and Rain across on the rooftop, and Rain is doing the like hi mom wave.
Hi, Mom.
And D is just like packing up her shit. Okay. Is there anything else you guys would like to do right now?
We should probably hide that whole body. on the
Yeah,
side
we
of
need
that.
to hide and figure out a plan here going forward, I think.
Okay.
I mean, and I'm looking at Alphonse right now. Like, I mean, really, I guess we could throw the whole body in the bag. And I mean, I really only need the one piece. The rest of it we never have to take out. And nobody's gonna know because we'll have it.
We should probably put our disguises back up.
I never took mine off.
yeah, he's covered in blood and hydraulic fluid and stuff, but he's just this prostitute standing there covered in
I'm just a murderous
fluids.
prostitute.
Has been this whole time.
Has
And this whole through this whole fight, Karbon was fighting himself. Like that's the weird
I
thing
forgot
that
to
I
drop alter self.
that's the weird thing that I kept picturing was whenever the two of them were fighting, it was just Karbon versus Karbon.
Makes for a cool fight scene.
So we'll end it there, and next week we will deal with the aftermath of Karbon's death.
Thanks everyone for listening to this week's episode of Dubstep and Dragons. Make sure to tune in next week to see what the team does after the epic battle with Karbon Kross. Also, don't forget to let us know what your thoughts are in the comments section below, and make sure to drop a like, follow, and subscribe on your favorite podcasting provider. And as always, we'll see you next week.